And welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, made possible by Lucarelli's Banquets
and Key Video Productions. If you're getting married or know someone who is, the next 30 minutes will be time well spent when it comes to planning your celebration.
And by the way, welcome home to all you newly engaged couples that are living out of town. On today's show, we'll be introducing you to members of the BBA, local businesses you can trust to help create the wedding of your dreams. We've got DJ services, wedding day cinematographers, local banquet facilities, men's formal wear, and so much more.
Including some beautiful gowns courtesy of Victoria's Bridal Shop in Williamsville. With so many styles to choose from, you're bound to find the dress of your dreams at Victoria's.
Then in our BBA Q&A segment, we'll find out what role experience plays when making the choice to hire your wedding day photographer, and we'll also explore the art of photographing same-sex weddings. But first, if you're looking to make your reception an unforgettable event, look no further than Lucarelli's Banquets.
Host to hundreds of events since opening its doors in 1981, Lucarelli's Banquet Center is the Southtown's premier destination for weddings. And when it comes to creating memories that last a lifetime, the Lucarelli family has one mission: to bring your dream wedding to life.
No two brides are the same. Every wedding is different here. We listen to what the client wants, the bride, the groom. This girl's been dreaming of this her whole life. We plan styles around what you want, time frames around what you want. Everything is built around the way the bride wants. It's her wedding, not ours. And that's one of the goals that we have here at Lucarelli's, myself and my daughters. We're always looking for what's new, and we're trying to bring it to the brides.
Lucarelli's Banquet Center has beautifully appointed rooms, each with its own unique flavor and style. Our Franklin room, with its elegant design and private courtyard, creates an ideal setting for your guests. And then the loft. It's Lucarelli's best-kept secret, with a style and sophistication all its own. Finally, Gatsby, with seating for up to 800 people. This room exemplifies the perfect blend of classic elegance and contemporary decor. When you book your wedding reception with us, your guests' enjoyment and total satisfaction is our top priority.
When my newly engaged couple comes in, I'm here as their in-house wedding coordinator, help them with every single detail to paint the perfect picture for their wedding. I'm here to help them with their linens, what color napkins they want, if they want black chair covers, if they want Chiavari chairs, if they want chargers, to help them plan their menu, because coming in, you don't know what you want, but you know what you like. Every little detail is my priority on your wedding day.
This same attention to detail is evident should you choose to use our off-premise catering option.
Whether we are catering an intimate wedding in your backyard or at one of our other locations such as Botanical Gardens, Shays, Hayloft in the Grove, Knox Farms, the Lucarelli team will be there to cater your needs. When the truck rolls up, we hit the ground running. We start with setting up gorgeous cocktail hour displays, setting up of your tables, which includes the linens, the silverware, the glassware, your favors, centerpieces. And through the process, you can count on me to be there to make sure that everything gets done the Lucarelli way.
And then there's the food. Lucarelli's culinary team works hard to bring exquisite cuisine. The quality of food and service is unparalleled.
When it comes to menu selecting here, and we will customize it to whatever your needs and your budget and your palate. The one thing that we guarantee is it's prepared, hot, fresh, and delicious.
The menu is unlimited and the options are infinite, only at Lucarelli's.
We invite you and your guests to enjoy one of the most unique special events venues in Western New York. Lucarelli's 50,000 square foot facility is here to serve, and the staff is ready to cater to your every need. For showers, rehearsal parties, or receptions, call us at 824-8711 or visit us online at lucarellis.com. Come experience the personal touch of a Lucarelli, where it's only the best for your guests.
What a beautiful venue, Katie.
Thanks, Ben.
What is the secret that gives the couples the assurance that they found the perfect venue?
It's absolutely communication with your coordinator, because if you don't have that communication and those good vibes, it's not going to be as smooth sailing as you think it's going to be.
But it's got to be more. I mean, it's the staff, the
Absolutely.
food quality. I mean, just picture the perfect day.
Knowing we're not going anywhere. We've been in business for so long. We're here to stay.
Your dad has been doing this for 40 plus years. That's crazy. He started when he was 5 years old. I would suggest to those of you that are home for the holidays, give Lucarelli's a call to set up a tour of their facility.
And if you can't make it out this coming week, that's okay, because we're going to be one of the exhibitors at the expo in just 7 short weeks.
Well, every day that gets closer, I get more and more excited about this year's expo. And wedding professionals, if you haven't reserved your spot yet, it's not too late. Give us a call today.
The best way for you to meet face-to-face with BBA member businesses is at Buffalo Bridal Expo on Sunday, February 18th. So what are you waiting for? Go get your tickets. Coming up a little later in the program, we'll hear from another BBA member, Melissa Stanton. She'll be here to tell us their plans for the upcoming expo.
But first, whether you're looking to throw a fun party or more of a reserved, elegant evening, Toy Bros has the solution.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
This portion of the program was sponsored by Ilio de Palos, a Buffalo, New York tradition since 1965.
Ilio de Palos Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Ilio de Palos, we cater to your dreams.
If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the show of shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring some of the area's finest wedding vendors, along with thousands of dollars in discounts and prizes. Come to the expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, February 18th at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today and instantly download your tickets at buffalobridalexpo.com. That's buffalobridalexpo.com. Tuxedo Junction Suit Warehouse, the leader in wedding formal wear. Suits and tuxedos by leading designers. 90+ colors, custom fit, for rent or purchase. Whether formal or informal, wear the day well. Tuxedo Junction Suit Warehouse.
Every experienced wedding vendor can add a new facet to your wedding planning, so it's so crucial to visit as many wedding professionals as possible.
Katie, I couldn't agree more. The two currencies that we have are money and time. So your wedding will be everything you'd hoped it would be and more if you put the time and effort into the planning stage. The average number of months a couple will be engaged is about 12 to 18 months. So you want to meet with as many professionals as possible. And there's no better place to meet those pros than at Buffalo Bridal Expo.
This year is going to be amazing. We're pulling out all the stops to make it the best show in our history, and you won't want to miss it.
Recently, I had the chance to sit down with Karen Nordaby, the Director of Catering and Special Events at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, the host of Bridal Expo 2018. Karen, this facility offers so much to those who are planning their wedding. Everything from bachelor and bachelorette parties to the engagement party, rehearsal dinners, and of course, even the ceremony and reception itself. What makes Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino the perfect place to host these events?
It's all-inclusive hotel. The facility is phenomenal in itself. It's a 4-diamond facility. We have over 604 rooms. You can also have your ceremony here along with a reception, not to mention how beautiful the area is, along with the fact that we have such a professional staff with over 30 years experience. And we're here to help you from the beginning to the end, planning your wedding and ceremony.
Let's talk about the hotel and 604 rooms. What are some of the amenities that are offered if couples were to book a room or a block of rooms for their guests? What's the process?
Well, first of all, the bride and groom receives a complimentary corner suite, which is absolutely spectacular, with a jacuzzi and a king bed. It's very beautiful, and the amenities that go along with the overnight room are delicious, beautiful strawberries, and of course a bottle of champagne.
Are those chocolate dipped strawberries?
Yes, we have chocolate dipped strawberries, yes. And of course the standard rooms are just equally as beautiful for their overnight guests.
Let's change gears here a little bit and talk about the food. There are 7 restaurants here on the property. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, thanks to our fabulous head chef, Chef Oliver, our food is so spectacular. We have 3 fine dining restaurants, which is the Western Door, La Cascada, and Koi, our Asian restaurant. And then we have a 24-hour cafe, which is called Three Sisters. The buffet, which is, of course, as you know, has an extraordinary amount of food available for anyone. And then we have, of course, room service.
I know there's a burger bar, there's the Tim Hortons. I mean, there's a little bit of everything for all the palates.
That's what I said about this being an all-inclusive. When you come here and you have your wedding, you don't have to go anywhere. We also have a hair salon. You can have your nails done, have a facial. We have a couples room that's just spectacular for the couples to enjoy before their wedding or even after their wedding.
And don't forget the swimsuit.
The swimsuit, right.
If newly engaged couples are interested in more information or they want to set up a time to tour the resort, what do they need to do?
That's easy. They just call the main number, 716-299-1100, and ask for the catering department. There's 4 of us that can easily help plan or arrange or answer any questions that a bride and groom might have.
Well, there's no doubt that love is in the air here at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. Thanks so much for being with us today, Karen.
Thank you, Ben. I enjoyed it very much.
We'll be right back.
Getting married? All tuxedos and suits, including new designer styles from Michael Kors, Ike Bahar, Ralph Lauren, and Allure, are $50 off at Tuxedo Junction Suit Warehouse. Plus, the groom is free when you register by February 28th. Getting married? All tuxedos and suits, including new designer styles from Michael Kors, Ike Bahar, Ralph Lauren, and Allure, are $50 off at Tuxedo Junction Suit Warehouse. Plus, the groom is free when you register by February 28th.
Welcome back. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll see why it's important to connect with a professional to capture your wedding day on video.
But first, you're putting so much time and effort into planning your wedding. I know what you're going through. I did the same thing a few months back. And when it comes to photography, believe me, you'll want that special moment captured not only through the eyes of a qualified videographer, but also through the lens of a capable photographer.
But how do you know which photographer is right for you? How do you know when it's the right time to sign on the dotted line? Here's BBA Director Michael Fantaske with Heather Bellini to give us some insight into just that.
So you've taken months to plan your wedding. Everything and everyone is in place because you're the kind of person who leaves nothing to chance. After all, at the end of the day, all you want is for you and your guests to have a wonderful experience and then remember it for years to come. And that's why choosing the individual to photograph your wedding day is by far one of the most important decisions you'll make as a couple. But before signing on that dotted line, Heather Bellini from Heather Bellini Photography has some tips for us. Heather, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get into it. Our newly engaged couple has narrowed their choice to a short list of 3 of the area's best photographers. Each one does impeccable work. How do you take that list of 3 down to 1?
The first thing you're going to want to do is evaluate each photographer's artistic criteria. Then you're going to want to make sure that you have chemistry with that photographer because you will be with them all day.
And a day can be up to 12 hours long in Buffalo weddings, isn't it?
Absolutely. And if you feel comfortable with the photographer, that will make for more emotional and playful photos.
And that's why it's crucial to meet with the actual photographer, isn't it, Heather, who's actually going to be showing up at your doorstep on the day of your wedding?
Yes, you definitely want to make sure that you're meeting with the photographer that will be there on your wedding day. The reason for this is because sometimes you can sign a contract and a studio can send any photographer, but don't sign unless you agree with this policy.
And then make sure the photographer you choose has the right credentials and is properly insured, especially when it comes to liability insurance. Heather, what's another tip?
A great tip that I can give you is that you don't want to let price be the only factor when choosing a photographer. For example, you're going to want to find out whether or not the photographer is going to be a single shooter or if they're going to come along with an assistant. You're also going to want to know whether or not there is going to be retouching offered and whether they edit every image or whether they shoot the photos and burn them directly to disk without editing.
Those are important considerations, aren't they?
Definitely, and you'll also want to make sure who owns the rights to the images after your wedding day.
And you want to make sure all of that's in writing, don't you?
Yes.
And ensuring the company has backup equipment along with making sure they have a built-in emergency plan in place should another photographer need to step in is also important. Heather, before we go, describe your personal style of photography.
Our style is that we are modern and current. We like to focus on real-life moments. We also edit every photo that you will receive, and you also receive the print rights to the images.
And you also, I know, specialize in working with same-sex couples.
Yes. We take the extra step to anticipate the moments between gay and lesbian couples, and we are educated and skilled in the aspects of artful posing and composition.
Thanks for your insight and for the great work you and your staff do at Heather Bellini Photography.
Thank you for having me.
If newly engaged couples want to get a hold of you, what do they need to do?
They can make an appointment to visit me at my studio in the Elmwood Village by calling me at 716-909-5541 or emailing me at info@heatherbelliniphotography.com.
Thanks so much for joining us today, Heather.
Thank you.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Buffalo's Best Videos, premier wedding storytelling.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.
Imagine your guests' delight when they learn that Lucarelli's Banquet Center is hosting your celebration. Lucarelli's offers 4 distinct and beautiful rooms that can host functions from 30 to 800 in lavish splendor. Looking to have your event off-site? Our full kitchen on wheels can travel to your destination to cater in style. For the Southtown's premier destination for weddings, social events, or corporate meetings, Lucarelli's Banquet Center, where it's only the best for your guests.
We're back. You know, there is so much to think about when planning your wedding. Choosing the ceremony and reception site,
The photographer,
your limo service,
tuxedo,
your dress,
the cake,
the flowers.
What about the honeymoon?
And the list goes on and on.
But as you go through the process, you know you're never alone if you choose experienced Buffalo Bridal Association members to help you.
Members like Buffalo's Best Video, a division of Key Video, Western New York's premier wedding storytelling company.
Well, today is finally here. Today is the day I get to marry my best friend.
Happy wedding day. In just a short while, me and you will be husband and wife. This gift is a symbol of your love and a constant reminder from here on out, you will always have me by your side. Love, your soon-to-be husband.
I'm so glad that we found each other. And today I can't wait to see you. Say I do, and you're my husband. Love, Jamie.
There are so many things that you have to plan prior to your big day. And one of those decisions that should be at the top of your list is who's gonna provide wedding attire for your groomsmen.
Earlier this week, I had a chance to sit down with BBA member business Tuxedo Junction, specifically Melissa Stanton, to learn about the latest styles and also ask her what Tuxedo Junction has planned for this year's expo. If you attend 3 or 4 formal events a year, buying a tuxedo or a suit may be worthwhile. Look at it as an investment. Quite possibly you'll be able to wear it for years. But if you're not the type of guy to hit the black tie circuit, go for the tuxedo rental. It may be the easiest and more affordable option for you. What do you think, Melissa?
Ben, I think you hit on a couple good points there. There's a lot of events that happen throughout the year, so if you've got black tie galas or a little bit more formal functions, you're absolutely right. Owning your own tuxedo or suit is definitely an investment worth having in your closet because you don't have to spend the time to go pick out a rental, go pick it up, go try it on, just to make sure you have something for that night. But if you're talking about multiple weddings in a year, no bride has the same idea of what she wants the guys to wear. So renting is definitely your best option there, whether it's a suit or tuxedo. I mean, you have a lot of options when it comes to your rentals.
So it looks like Tuxedo Junction is the place to go for either option. Now, whether you rent or buy, color is a huge factor when it comes to coordinating the bridesmaids' dresses with the tuxedo or suit. Tell me about the newest color trends for 2018 with tuxedo vests and accessories.
Vests and color go hand in hand, and every year we're seeing different trends coming through. This year we're seeing the pop of color. Suits are still popular. We're seeing a few more tuxedos hit the market because those barn weddings that we saw, the little bit more informal occasions, they're tending to fade out a little bit. But that pop of color, you're gonna see a lot more of that where you have the accent in the tie, the bow tie, the pocket hanky. That's where you're gonna see a lot of the color this year.
Now, Melissa, I've been to the suit warehouse in Williamsville, and every time I'm there, I am blown away by the amount of inventory you guys have and just the new styles that are available for the modern groom. First of all, what is the vibe there, and how have the brides-to-be and the men in their lives reacted to the new store?
It's amazing. I don't have any other word except for it's amazing, Ben. We've got so many things on hand. We actually own everything we carry with Tuxedo Junction. We're a local company. We're right here in Williamsville. That's where we house everything that we have. All the suits that we carry on hand, all the vests and ties and the rentals and the tuxedos, everything is right there. And that warehouse location has been amazing, especially for people traveling in from out of town. We're located right near the airport, so they can hop off a plane and get right to the store to pick up their rentals. We don't want them to be traveling with their their suits or their tuxedos. We don't want them to leave something behind. We don't want them to have the wrong color or anything like that. And at Tuxedo Junction, we can handle everything on the spot.
All right, for a moment, let's switch gears and talk about Buffalo Bridal Expo 2018. What would you say to newly engaged couples that may be on the fence about attending this show?
No matter what you have done, there's always going to be something that you maybe didn't think of, or you're going to see that's going to spark an idea that you want to add to your wedding. I know for us, it's a place where we are able to showcase the newest trends coming out for 2018, and sometimes it hits the Pinterest boards and you need to see it in person.
Well, there you have it. Contests, prizes, giveaways, vendor discounts, and best of all, your chance to connect with some of the area's most reputable wedding service providers. Buffalo Bridal Expo 2018 is only 7 short weeks away. We're calling it the show of shows because Buffalo Bridal Expo is not just for the ladies, it's for you guys too. We're putting together a full day filled with fun and excitement on Sunday, February 18th. There'll be great discounts, opportunities to meet with the vendors, sit in the limos, taste the cakes, and possibly win over $20,000 in prizes and giveaways. After the expo, you can head downstairs to the casino floor and who knows, maybe even win enough to pay for your entire wedding. But even if you don't do well at the blackjack table, it'll be a winning day for both of you at the expo. Melissa, every year, Tuxedo Junction has great specials running the day of the show. Let's talk about that prize you're giving away this year.
This year, we're going to be giving away a free suit. So if you need one for your closet or your groom needs one for his closet, we carry them right at our warehouse. You have a few different options and colors, and we can't wait to give away one of these spectacular suits.
Free suit? Count me in. Now combine that along with the chance to win a wedding dress courtesy of our friends at Tatler's Lane Bridal. You cannot afford to miss the expo. Thanks so much for being with me today, Melissa.
Appreciate you having me, as always.
We'll be right back. Well, that's our show for today. Just a reminder to check out our Facebook page for tips, ideas, and advice for planning your perfect wedding and honeymoon. And if you've not already downloaded your tickets to the show of shows, Buffalo Bridal Expo 2018, there's no time like the present.
For the staff and crew at Key Video Productions and all of us here at Wedding Planning Weekly,
along with the membership of the Buffalo Bridal Association, be safe tonight. Have a great week, and we'll see you back here in 2018 on Wedding Planning Weekly.
Happy New Year, everybody.
For your business, for all of life's events, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. And we're ready to go to work for you. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.